everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you guys have been having a wonderful day so far and a wonderful start of the week. I have also, by the way, planned the streams for this week. I just have not had the time to post anything about it yet. I'm sorry, today has just been extremely hectic for a multitude of reasons. And yes, I has appeared. I did appear, and chat is... Not you guys in chat, but chat window is cooperating today, which is very nice. OBS has been cooperating today, which has been even better. But hello Jeena, hello Tech, and hello to all of the lurkers as well, because I do see you and you are very appreciated. I'm just gonna pop into stream there so I can actually see the numbers. Because I don't get anxiety from the numbers anymore. Yeah. As long as you guys just keep below 20, I'm good. You're gonna mostly lurk for the time being, but I'm sure everyone's gonna stay alive. Yeah, I hope so. I very much hope so. We have two Pokémon in the box. I would prefer to have a whole lot more in the box than two. But yeah, Elesa happened. And Elesa was not very kind to my little ground types. For whatever reason. Yep. And I'm doing good, still a bit exhausted. Yeah, I feel you. You kind of get really exhausted by having a trip like that, but it does sound very fun. And hello Fox as well, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And while I can't be there, I hope the Nuzlocke goes well. Hello by the way to everyone. Maybe I'll stop by later if things clear up on mine. Yeah, you do what you have to do, Fox. And good luck doing whatever it is that you need to do. Yes. Maybe, we're gonna pop into there because I have stuff I need to do. Because this is what our team looks like, which is not good. I'm not gonna launch any, no. I don't care about the siege here, it doesn't really exist. Yeah, because a lot of Pokemons has not really been cooperating. I mean, and by cooperating, I mean they kind of died. They kind of did. So, and because I've just had so many things going on, I kind of didn't have time to fix this. And there might also be some teensy little surprises that has happened. Because I grinded a bit yesterday. So, I am also gonna switch names on this thing because, you know, can I switch name on this? Because it is very weird. There we go. Because that is Techie and this is Taylor, because Techie and Taylor are still alive, very much still alive. So we have Techie, the little petty lil, and the thing that happened while I was grinding while I was playing TTRPG, which you probably shouldn't, but I was grinding against, you know, Ordino. And when you grind against Ordino, and the Ordinos are several levels below, it's pretty fine. But that happened. For anyone who doesn't know, when we last saw Taylor was a Swaddle. Taylor is now a Livani. So the power of our team has kind of... Hello, Kitty! The power of our team has kind of improved a lot, which is nice. Would have preferred if it happened a while ago. But yeah, so this is our team currently. So all of them are level 26 and above, and I got a bit preoccupied during TTRPG. I kind of meant to stop at 26, but TTRPG happened, and it was exciting stuff. And Techie and Shady Chomp is now level 27. Taylor's gonna make swift work for our enemies. Yes, as long as Taylor doesn't encounter any fires. But yeah, Taylor was insanely good when I was grinding. So good. I also grinded up the Pokemon in the box, because why not? We were playing for a while yesterday. So these guys are also up to scruff right now. So, and Shadowboxer is insanely good. She was amazing. So amazing. I kind of wanted her on the team, but the type overlapping with what we already have is insane. So that didn't happen. Does Techie need more leveling, or is he good to evolve? Don't remember what I said last time. I think we said 28 or something. I don't remember, to be perfectly fair. This is the moveset right now. I have also forgotten to check where on earth we can get where we can get a stone. Because I do not have a stone. And we need a stone. So. Hello everyone, can't stay a little tired, but want to wish Jeena good luck and have a great stream, everyone. Yeah. Hello 7 and goodbye 7. Have a lovely time doing whatever it is you need to do. I definitely didn't burp. Burping and talking at the same time is weird. It doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also a little tired, to be perfectly fair, because I didn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. And then I woke up because Kitty needed food at 5 a.m. So yeah. And I love MMQ. Welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far as well. And hello to the Joker as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doesn't sound good or fun with the small stomach flu though, because yeah. I had a tiny amount of stomach flu a couple of days ago. It wasn't bad, it was just stomach was insanely upset, but yeah. That's why I hate Mondays. Yeah, I dislike Mondays for a multitude of reasons, but I am still on vacation, so I don't care that it's Mondays. It's all the same to me. I just think because we are heading to a new area, we are gonna be able to have a new encounter, and I definitely want that encounter. But yeah, it seems like we will need to do some battling before. And that might be some tough battling. So Mr. Cuddles is not gonna be out in front. Thought you said Mimikyu? No. Mimikyu. Mimikyu? Monday stomach flus are a thing. Honestly, I've heard of especially kids who go to school that for some unknown reason always are sick on Mondays. And when they actually got approved to only go 4-day school weeks, then they were suddenly always sick on Tuesdays instead. Yeah. Like, it's always the first day of the week. That's always gonna be a struggle, I feel like. Let's switch to the Taylor is up front, actually. I think that's gonna be good. Hold on. Who has who has the thing? I think Jono is the one who has the thing at the moment. We're gonna go grab it. Always get sick when summer ends. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Because that's kind of when you start to get back on track and you start meet, or either you have met a bunch of people that you normally don't meet, or you're going back to meet a bunch of people who had met other people that they don't normally meet, and bacteria and viruses have spread all along. You know. I didn't want to move Pokemon. I just wanted to grab your EXP share. Thank you! And that's all I wanted, really. Is sound does not seem to be good for you guys. Is that amount of sound better, or should I raise the game volume a bit more? Hello? I wonder if price in use on the bulletin board. Yeah, I have no idea. Although drinking cranberry juice helped me a little. Yeah, cranberry juice and a lot of different kind of juice are really, really good for stuff. Like, you basically want a whole lot of C vitamins, and there are a lot of C vitamin in cranberry juice. So yeah. Like when you get, like, as a woman, I have had urinal infection, whatever thing is called. Like, female body types just tend to get that more than male body types because the urethra is shorter. Cranberry juice is amazingly good at just flushing that out. We got the Giga Drain, yeah. So Techie apparently can evolve now. Can someone check where on earth I get the stone? And I can grab a bit more. I can just 100% that. That's a little more. Jeena, stop! You've got a bolt badge. I've got a bolt badge. Let's test who's stronger, you or me. This time I'm going to win. Highly doubt it. I have checked which Pokemon you start with. Shouldn't level up further than 28. Oh, okay. So we need to stop Techie from leveling up further. Good to know. Definitely good to know. But yeah, Taylor is gonna deal with his leopard because I have learned that Bug is very strong against Dark type because Spider-Man beats up the bad guys. Yeah, I watch stuff. We are very prepared for water types. Yes. And not very prepared for fire types. I have returned with watermelon. Oh, watermelon, thank you. Why did we not... Why? Oh, fake out. Oh, fine. Fine. Why on earth do you think that I would escape? I have a Leavanny. 2 levels higher than you. I am not scared. See? That's the reason why I wasn't scared. Like, the bug types in the Unova region is insanely good. Pansear. Yeah, we're switching out. I am very scared to use the little... the Sunstone in Nimbasa. We have not gotten the Sunstone in Nimbasa. Where is it? We should grab it. Right after we're done with this. We're gonna Rock Tomb the tiny little fire monkey. And we're 3 levels above, so I'm not that scared anymore. But I am legit scared of little Shady Chomp being very damaged because it's just a tiny little... See, it's just a tiny little crocodile. It has 0 HP, basically. Basically 0. Ace trainer in north of the Pokemon Center, apparently. Okay, we're going there. We're going there very soon. Hello, Ophi. Welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And we can soon have an Ophi Pokemon if you want to be a water swan. Not like Ace trainer, but NPC looking guy. Yeah. Do what? We are switching Pokemon. Do what? What kind of moves does Do what have? I don't think Do what has anything that can touch Taylor, so that should be fine. Is Mike being weird? I don't know, I might have moved as well. I do a bit of moving while I'm playing. Razor Leaf, the tiny, not tiny, but cute otter. And a critical hit because it's Razor Leaf, and Razor Leaf does critical hit basically every other turn. And this is why we love Livani. They are amazing. And all should fear them. Unless you have a fire type. Or a tranquil. Or a tranquil. Yeah, we do not have a lot against flying types. I have a little tiny Emolga that is not that good. I feel like Elesa lied to me because little Lucy is not strong. The mic does cut out sometimes. That is not good. I repositioned it a bit. I hope that it's better, but Lucy, where did I hide that name from? The Emolga. Emolga is called Lucy. My favorite Gen 5 bug type is the Bug Horse. Yeah, the Bug Horse is very cool. I didn't like that when that first came out, but I was stupid. The Bug Horse is very cool. The Tranquil is a bit annoying though. My dude, it's not over yet. I know it's not over yet. I would have really preferred if I could have one-shotted it. That would have been a whole lot more fun. Face your doom, Tranquil, you can't run. No, we can't. Too much adorable nice. Nah. I mean, Emolga is very cute, though, to be fair. I just realized that if we are to evolve Checky, I need to download another picture. Because this little thing is the DS games and the I have not been able to set up anything automatic down there, so it's just me fixing pictures from Bulbapedia and stuff. Why can't I beat you? Because I had higher level and type advantage. Oh, you two are friends. That's nice how you're helping each other get better by competing. Okay, let's go. No, I need Sunstone. Stun. Oh, why if it isn't Elesa? Aren't festivals grand? Life should be enjoyed. Who is this man? This is Older, the Unova region's champion. Oh, he's champion. I forgot he was champion. I thought it was like an Elite Four. I like the Jeena, your gym leader. Yeah, the gym leader. That definitely didn't murder 3 of my Pokemons. Talking about flying Pokemon, Braviary, most bestest non-legendary flying Pokemon in Pokemon White. That is a very, very cool Pokemon. I do agree with you. I will mainly lurk, I still feel kinda sick. Yeah, fair, Ophi. But Ophi, I still want to know if you prefer to be a swan or a squid, queen or king. Because I can choose queen or king. So yeah, you might be a boy. If you still want to be a Pokemon, that is. Champion? Why would the champion be goofing off in a place like this? Because champions need vacation time as well, Charon. I heard that remark. You're quite a judgmental young person, are you not? My name is Alder. I'm the Unova Pokemon League's champion. Pleased to make your acquaintance. For your information, I am not goofing off. I am on a voyage. I know every corner of Unova. I'm Sharon from Nuvema Town. My goal as a trainer is to become the champion. Traveling with a goal in mind is a commendable thing. And what do you plan to do after becoming the champion? What else is there other than striving to become stronger? The strongest trainer, that's the champion. Becoming stronger. Becoming stronger, you say? Is that alone enough of a goal? It's not that I'm trying to say your way of thinking is wrong. In my travels, I've helped many people learn to love Pokemon. I think that's important too. If you play with those children, you might gain more of an understanding. Will you two have a Pokemon battle with those two? Hey, you two, come here for a moment. Understood. But before that... Yeah, thank you for the heal, that was nice. Okay, let's battle. Yes! Once again, I'm starting with Tailors. I'm not that scared, but... I was not prepared to just be tossed into a double battle. Herdier and Herdier. Do they have... the fire bite thing? I don't think they do. I'm gonna check. Because I do not feel like losing my Pokemon. Basically immediately. They don't. They have Crunch, which is fine. Yeah, Razor Leaf hit both, so I know both is good. I like both. To be fair, that did not a whole lot of... That did more than I would have liked. Okay, not 2 against me, which is nice. We lost for 24. Should be fine. But I would really prefer it to... Oh, I liked that. I liked that a lot. That was very good. I liked... Yes. I did not know the thing had a citrus berry. I am very pleased. Did you know that Zekrom and Urshiram were inspired from Blue Eyes, White Dragon, or Red Eyes, Black Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh? I did not. But... Yeah, that's a leopard. That is not my Pokemon, so we don't care that much. I didn't know that, but that is very cool, honestly. And yes, it is indeed Scary Double Battle, currently. We are gonna be able to remove one of the 2 now, though. Which definitely makes them both a lot less scary. And both of the citrus berries are gone. which I didn't know that they had until I ate it for them, which was very nice. It would be interesting to know which Pokemon is the universe's most liked one. Honestly, yeah. Kind of would be interesting to know that. We don't care that Cheren's cat died. No, we don't. Nicely done. You didn't win, but that was a good battle. Your Pokemon looked like they were having fun. Young man, if there are people like you who pursue strength, there are also people who are happy just being with Pokemon. There are many different people and many different answers. When it comes to what a champion should be, you and I may hold different views, but so be it. Give it some thought. Let's roll. The Driftveil drawbridge... Bridge. The Driftveil drawbridge is just ahead. Thank you. I'm gonna run back. The champion is the strongest of the strong. That is all there is to it. I think you're a bit stuck in your mindset, Sharon. It's not good to be stuck in one's mindset. How many years for Gen 5 remake? I have no idea. I'm just right now very happy that Gen 6 got something, because Gen 6 has not gotten anything. Like Black and White got Black and White 2. X and Y got nothing. Like X and Y are the only games that didn't get a follow-up game. And that is kind of insane. Because I feel like they kind of desperately needed they needed a platinum version. X and Y desperately needed a platinum version. But we didn't get that. So. Give them like another year or two? Yeah, probably. Niebasa City Box. Ace Trainer? Or is it outside? What did we say? Gummiskrölle. In the north of the Poké Center. But that how's north of the Poké Center? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have gone into no house because we don't burglar. People say shiny Pokemon looks like they're gleaming when they come out of the grass. Yeah, that they do, which is very cool. Shiny Krokorok, I wonder what colors they are. I don't remember at all. If I compare the glow of Nimbasa to something, it would be the sun. Yes, the sun. It inspires me to give you this. Thank you! Sunstones are stones that make certain Pokemon evolve. I gave it to Petilil as a present. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Techie as well. So. Backseat gaming is okay. Normally no, but when I ask questions, yeah. Cause with the stone I asked where the stone was, so yeah. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, little darling, la na 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 na. If the stupid flies can leave me alone, that would be amazing. Bum, ba-da-bum. Be-be-be-be-be-be-be-be-be-be. And there we have picture. And then we pop back there, and then we pop back there, and then and the bum, at the bum, at the bum, at the bum. And the is now quite a lot bigger, so we need to scale accordingly. And there we go. Basically automagically. Basically. A fly that's a bee asking if you like jazz. I don't know. I don't know what the flies want for me, but my guess is they want to tell me that there's a storm coming, because apparently there's a storm coming. So yeah. I do know that I have 2 grass types, yeah. I have another one in my boxes. Yeah, Elesa wasn't really kind towards my Pokemon, so yeah. Things happened. Things definitely happened. Hi, trainer, let me turn you into a work of art. I would rather you not. But the battle music is really good. The ground type gym is... Yes. Yep. I am not particularly scared of the ground type gym. Even though I have a firefighting type. Oh, I just like that Pokemon so heavily. I have trauma from this Pokemon. And no way, shape, or form am I letting Taylor battle that thing. Price out! That did not do a whole lot. Probably should have used the electric type, the electric attack instead. I dislike this Pokemon so much, and I do not want to battle using any of my other Pokemons because this thing is scary and I'm not that scared of losing Lucy. Air Cutter. You can use Air Cutter however much you want against Lucy. That is perfectly fine. Is Electro Ball gonna be good here? How much faster am I? It's 65. If I recall correctly, you want special attack, huh? I thought he wanted the other. Doesn't Sandile has bite? It does, but yeah, Sandile is very weak and very frail, and I am not risking it against Sigilyph. Because Krokorok is gonna be amazing. So basically, little Sandile is a glass cannon that is not gonna be touched for a while until it evolves. But it is a frail piece of glass. Like glass from the 1800s, basically. And yes, the totem Pokemon that I see in my nightmares. My nightmares as well. Pokemon I can't get in Pokemon Go because it's regional from Egypt. It is? I am not upset over that at all. Not at all. I dislike it with a passion because it murdered my butterfly. There we go. And these things need to preferably just be one-shotted, because that is mildly cathartic for me. Emolga is about 6 points faster. Yes, I kind of figure that it might not be that much faster, and regular attack is probably gonna be better. It can stay in Egypt. It can definitely stay in Egypt. I am not upset. So not unless you live in Egypt to get egg. Yeah. I don't care. I don't want it. And yes, Anna Sidulif has been murdered. Quite indeed. Yes. Like, basically, both Shady Shump and Mr. Cuddles are two little pieces of glass that we are very scared of. I wonder when on earth we should evolve Mr. Cuddles, because I feel like we should probably evolve Mr. Cuddles pretty soon, because Mr. Cuddles is also a bit of a glass cannon at the moment. Shouldn't Shady evolve soon though? Shady evolves at 29. I don't understand who on earth came up with the levels of Unova. But they need to go to therapy. $29 for a little sandy crocodile. It's insane. Completely and utterly insane. This way. Yes, I am coming this way. Now to contact him. Yeah, therapy or into retirement. Yeah, I feel like therapy is probably the better option there. Or both. Both is good. Both is also good. It's me, Elesa. Please lower the drawbridge. I have a couple of trainers here who want to challenge you. Okay, thanks. Now, watch this. Yeah, it doesn't look cool from that edge. It looks cool from the sideways, like we are watching right now. But that's not what the trainers are watching currently. The trainers are just watching a wall basically become a road. Evolving Pokemon that has 2-stage evolution, you need 125. Can do some Pokemon Go much easier. Huh. Yeah, I don't play Pokemon Go, so I have no idea. I live in the middle of nowhere. I do not have Pokestops. I have a TV gig, so I've got to go. The team leader of the next town may take some getting used to. Do your best, both of you. I will. What I am is a trainer. I prove I'm right by getting stronger, winning in battle, even against this champion. Okay. You did. I am gonna switch to Mr. Cuddles. I am also gonna make sure that we have Pokeballs. Do I not have a this? Okay, fine. Where are my Pokeballs? There are my Pokeballs. I have 10 Ultra Balls. That should be good enough. I have Quick Ball as well. We might use the Quick Ball. Quick Ball might be good. Teki should probably have the Miracle Seed. Yeah, Teki now has the Miracle Seed. I am nervous. Don't want to battle anyone. I just want to see that. And not that. That's not exactly what I wanted. Also not exactly what I wanted. It's good. It's definitely good. We're just gonna run back and forth for a bit. Hello, Sammy. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And yes, Yurno, it is indeed new encounter time. And I can only meet one Pokemon, so I know what Pokemon it is. It's a duck! And now... we hope that I have better luck with the quick balls in the older games than I do in the newer games, because they do not work for me in the newer games. And you stay in there, good sir. Thank you. Yeah, we get something like this. Yeah, we did get something. We have a water duck that we need a name for, because Ophi hasn't said, so maybe Ophi doesn't want a water bird. I don't know. Yes, ducklet! Water and flying. I feel like the smart thing is to switch out one of the grass types for a water bird Pokemon. I feel like switching out the Emolga. And that is probably a very stupid thing to do, but ooh, I like Scrooge. Scrooge really doesn't fit the Swanna that's gonna come, but I like it. If Ophi doesn't claim, yeah. We're facing ground soon anyway. Yes. And water flying should be pretty good against ground. So yeah. Swanna looks rich, so Scrooge still fits. Yeah. Kinda. I still feel like Scrooge is not that well put together as Swanna is. But I like the difference between the Pokemon and the name, so I feel like it still fits. And yeah, Swanna definitely looks rich, and yeah. So when attacked, it uses its feathers to splash water, escaping under cover of the spray. Hope you had a good day too, Jeena. Yay! I have had a good day, generally. I've had a lot of things to do though. DuckTales, woohoo! Du som vill ha spänning ser på DuckTales, woohoo! That was my jam back in the day. I both loved the song and I loved to watch it. DuckTales, woohoo! Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. För var det någon som dagar Ba-da-ba-da-it's alla dagar But into the red set of DuckTales. Woohoo! Yeah. I accidentally changed the tone and that was probably horrendous. We had the DuckTales themed ones in Dansk. Ooh, that I can see that being amazing. For me, after job, sipping my coffee with relaxing stream is fun. Like, yee, that is also very fun. Do agree with you online. This is Scrooge! And Scrooge has been transferred into someone's stuff. I'm gonna go grab him. I am gonna go grab him. Because he's cute. And I love him. And we're gonna protect him. Not really at all costs, but basically at all costs. Now I have that song stuck on my brain. It's kind of what DuckTales do to you though. As soon as you just hear that song or just someone reminds you of that song, it's just stuck. Now I start to think about a song from Oliver and the Gang, which is probably way more out of left field than absolutely anything. And it's just like I have it in the back of my brain. And I remember I like it. But it doesn't come forward. It doesn't come forth. Oh, that is... Okay, fine. It doesn't want to cooperate. Guess. Okay, fine. Fine. And no singing of that song, because that song is not cooperating. Our ducklet is tougher than the Chuffy, is smarter than the Smarties and wins fight square. Yes, that he does. And his level 22 is just a baby. I feel like that is insanely stupid because electric is a good type to have on your team. Boy. I haven't watched the reboot. I just saw like a couple of clips from it and then I just went like, nice, not the same, and then I haven't watched it. So yeah, not really. Not really. Scroogeness has the thing to hold. Woo! Now, who here is... Yeah, Shady Chomp is a teensy tiny little baby. Yeah, let's switch in Techie up front. That's probably good. Yeah, the ground type Jamie is gonna have a difficult time with us, I feel like. Because we also have Jono, that is like a leaf monkey back in the box, so we have all of the grass types. It's not the same, but still very good, and pays a lot of homages to other Donald Duck stuff, Disney properties. Oh, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool then. I just remember when I was young, we had something called Disney Ducks, and that was aired on Fridays, right at the time when little young me was supposed to eat dinner. And little me has always been immensely stubborn. So when Mom called me down to eat, or not down, but to the kitchen to eat, I just went like, no, my show is up. I am watching this show. And yeah, like normally my mom could get me into the kitchen, but not when it was DuckTales and Disney Ducks, because I was not coming. So it ended with all of us actually eating in front of the television instead, because I just refused. Bridges are amazing because they are a symbol of connecting the world. But the guy on Route 5 is saying the same thing, isn't it? Maybe it is. I haven't spoken to him. I don't know. So about this city's pride, enjoy the drawbridge. Yeah, why on earth is it up? We also call it the Charizard Bridge to use elegant form. Why do absolutely everyone love Charizard that much? Why couldn't it be from something else that's red, like the Volcarona Bridge? That would have been way better! You should rename it into the Volcarona Bridge. I have also, by the way, not watched what on earth is gonna happen in this city. So. Humph. So you're the trainers Elesa was talking about, huh? I'm Clay. I'm the gym leader around these parts. Don't be expecting no welcome now. Cause when we lower that bridge, the Team Plasma guy we called down escaped in all the ruckus. What about that? We're grateful that you lowered the bridge, but how is it our fault that they escaped? I can say whatever you want. But what's important is y'all showed up and then Pleam Plasma escaped. Yeah, it's not Team Plasma, but Pleam Plasma. Wait a minute, this background music sus. I love the sus. We can never escape the Zard, looking towards the said mega form. It has a said mega form now. Well, of course it does. Of course it does. But that also means a new Pikachu with a new Charizard cape. And I'm gonna have 3 of them. Maybe it's a little heavy-handed, but you ought to start looking for Team Plasma too. You're both talented. No, we're not. No, we're Texan. Not that I know what Texan sounds like, but you're both talented trainers, aren't you? Tell you what, if you found Team Plasma, I'll let you challenge my gym. Life's all about give and take. Okay. Joking by the way. Oh, okay, you're joking. Okay, fine. Fine. I thought you were serious there for a bit, and I was like, why haven't I not heard of this? But yeah. Well, I suppose that's fair. But really, we should have looked for Team Plasma. We would have looked for Team Plasma even if he hadn't asked. I can get stronger while beating that bothersome bunch. Jeena, I'll go on ahead. Yeah, you do that. I hope it's not actually getting revealed. Yeah, I kind of hope so too. At the same time, it would be kind of cool to have a matching three set. I feel like a matching set of 3 is a bit more cool than a matching set of 2. A training tip with me. During battle with a trainer, if your Pokémon's items are taken away, don't worry. They will be returned to you safely after the battle, except for berries. Yeah, disposable items seem to be spared. Exactly. I knew that. I just remember we have a counter here. We can have I need to check this because maybe we really want this to happen during winter. I don't think we do really want this to happen during winter. Oh yeah, we can still catch Vanillate, apparently. So that's fair. Okay, I thought they only came out during winter, but apparently it's not seasonal. So it's fine. It's fine. I mean, we can... Herdier is out of the question there, because we have had a Herdier and it died. But we can still get a Vanillite, Minccino, and Timber. And Vanillite is gonna be the main thing, probably. Ice types are good against ground types as well, though. In that case, we would be set. I know how to train your dragons. Not this one. I was humming that song previously, but now I can start it because yeah. Well, if we get a Mega C, we would also need a Mega A for X, Y, and Z. Maybe, but a matching set of 4 is somehow less cool than a matching set of 3. I like my prime numbers. And specifically my odd prime numbers. I don't appreciate the even prime numbers as much. Don't ask me why I said numbers, because there is only one even prime number, so... I just appreciate the prime numbers. They are cool and they are fascinating and they are awesome. And perfect numbers are pretty cool as well, I guess. So, like 6. 6 is a perfect number. And that is very cool. Perfect numbers are exceptionally rare, though. I think it's like 6 and then the next is 28. Don't take me for granted on that one, because I know that 6 is a perfect number. I don't remember what the next one is. But they are rare. Sad two noises. There is much sadness. Much sadness. Like, funnily enough, when... yeah, it was 28. Nice! Yeah, I basically just remember that it was 6, 28, and then... a whole lot more. A whole lot higher. Yeah, 496 and 8,128. Yes. Yes, hello gaming, welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. What a perfect number is, by the way, is that if you split it into... It's called factor in Swedish. What it's divisible with, like 6 is divisible by 1, 2, 3, and 6. That's when you get like a... I just remember all of the Swedish terms at the moment, but you get a number, like a whole number, not a decimal number, but natural numbers. Yes, that's what you get. But if we also remove 6, by the way, so it's divisible by 1, 2, and 3, and 6, but we don't count the 6. If you have then 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. So basically a perfect number is a number that if you have the factorial numbers and you add them, you get the number again. And that is exceptionally rare. It's extremely rare. But yeah, 6 is one of them. Hello Sharon, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And hello to Lefty as well. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Yeah, we reserved Pokemon to follow, I think. Yeah. Hold on. We have a possibility of us fighting a nice type at the moment. Techie is not gonna stay in front. How about we have Hamstrung in front? That's probably a whole lot better. What has happened? We have evolved Techie on a stream, and Taylor evolved off stream. What is this? Market. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Not absolutely everything, but I have weak memories of that place. Oh, dude on a scooter. Hello. Are you cool on your little scooter? I'm a heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I wanted to get the attention of a girl I like, so I learned a new style of Pokemon battling. His name? Triple Battle. Want to learn about? No. Oh man, getting someone's attention is really hard. Yeah, no. Not during a Nuzlocke, no. We are not dealing with a triple battle. I am not insane. Thank you. Yeah, it's about to say that, yes. I can't stop imagining dancing toothless. Yes! Also gotta dip out for a bit. Yay, do whatever it is you need to do, Techie. Hello, Statrix. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And yes, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Workers carry Pokemon and loads, not lords, loads. I'm a youngster. I'm close to my Pokemon and we'll cooperate happily. Good for you. Please have something nice. I feel so badly prepared for this. Yeah, this should be fine. also flycatcher. I bought you to deal with all of the flies, so please deal with all of the flies for me. What's the fun with biological warfare if the biology is not doing the warfare? I don't know. Wait, the meme how to train... Yeah, apparently so. I didn't realize that's what the How to Train Your Dragon music thing was what you were talking about. I thought about the like proper opening song. I've had a fun day digging Minecraft, filling in that hole. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good day. I should also probably be a bit more focused on the Pokemon battling. Isn't that a bug Pokemon as well? Like, I'm perfectly fine with battling bugs. I'm cool with this. Yeah, I don't care that you brace yourself. I have Flame Charge on a Fire Pig. That's 4 levels above you. Okay, fine. I mildly cared that you endured the hit. I thought you were biding, not enduring. That's how much reading I was doing. This is one of the few opportunities where I feel perfectly fine doing a rollout. Because what on earth can this little bug do in that amount of time? Except enduring for all eternity. I'm clipping that biological warfare moment later. Yeah, you do that. You're closer to a Pokemon than I am. Yes, I am. What kind of item do you have? Or did I give you the XP share already? Maybe I did. I didn't see Scrooge getting any... You did. Something tells me that you do not have the best nature. But you're a defensive little boy. Yep. Hello, Bright. Welcome to stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Have you heard of a Pokemon game called Pokemon Shuffle? I have heard of it, but I don't remember what it is. Pretty good at this game by the looks of it. Looks can be deceiving. Like, I have 3 Pokemon in my little box of many things. Yep. My dad is working in a gym. I'm receiving special training there. Cool, dude. Do you have more bug types for me? Because that would be amazing. I'm also by... You didn't... Oh, I want a Joltik so bad. Can I please have a Joltik? I want a Joltik on my team so bad. It's so cute! I need a Joltik plushie as well. Maybe I should crochet a Joltik. Can you crochet a Joltik? I don't think you can. I don't think crocheting and the fluff that a Joltik has is gonna do much good. I want one though. It's just a tiny little thing and I love it. I need it. Need. It has megas and is like a cafe remix, but good. No. Nothing is popping into my brain, but yeah. Also, thank you, Jeena. I just summoned for a character in a game and your presence got me that character. Ooh, nice! Nice, I'm happy for you. Dwebble. Isn't that a bug? I think it's the Livani bug. Or am I just... It's a rock bug. I'm gonna arm thrust that thing then. I like him. Strong. I thought that attack was gonna do a whole lot more. To be fair. I really thought that attack was gonna do a whole lot more. I arm thrust again. It's fine. Can't get the music playing out of my head now. You're welcome! Oh, I got a Tinka Tink plushie. That Tinka Tink is also really, really cute. I don't care about the pointed stones. You have one Pokemon left and I am not switching Hamstrung out. Like, dude, why on earth would I switch Hamstrung out? I don't know. Maybe he forgot what the attack did. That couldn't win. No, you couldn't. I have a Hamstrung. So. Kind of feels like you didn't take that into consideration. Yeah, this is not the way. How much is it? Okay. Thank you for the rocky helmet. I know what the rocky helmet does. It's probably pretty good to have in this upcoming gym. For a few loads, send it by Pokemon. For a lot of loads, send it by chip. Not chip. Ship. Use the best method for your needs. Fair. Fine. I still want to get to the grassy patch. And apparently there is no grassy patch over there. I sneaked by. I found the grassy patch. Yeah, we have no way of forcing this encounter, sadly. Because I have over-leveled a bit. I can get a Chinchino? Why on earth can I get a Chinchino? Oh, it's a stone evolution. Ugh. Wait. Yeah, Scourge is level 22. Can you guys look at, like, Timber can be at 21 or 22. Vanillite, which is the one we more likely want, because we have 2 fighting types already. I don't see any normal type being useful. I can see an ice type being more useful. And the Vanillite can be 23. Scourge is right now 22. If we repel now, can Scrooge make it so that Vanillite is the only thing? Or does Scrooge need to be 23, so it's like the same level and below, or is it like the level above and above? Yeah, I mean, that and that and that. Yeah, I have no idea what those games are, but yeah. Do you know any other fairy type Pokemon that you can get in a Pokemon Scarlet? Because I'm doing a fairy only run. Do you have the DLC or not? But fairy only, you can get Flabébé. You have the DLC. Because then you have the dark fairies as well. Not the Ponyta, sadly. I don't remember a lot of the fairy types, honestly. But my tip for you is to go on to cerebi.com, because then you can actually search for only fairy types, and you can sort of just look from there. That's kind of what I did when I did the dragon type only. I just went to the national decks and I checked which dragons do I have, which dragons are possible in the different games, stuff like that. That's kind of how I planned it. Then the dragons did other things. But yeah. Maybe I don't want Scrooge out actually. Because Scrooge is not gonna be that strong against ice. Maybe just go into the grass and hope for the best. I feel like that works. That works for me. It's a kind of really popular game, sounds fun for me. I'm fond of gacha games too. I've been playing gacha for a lot of years. Free to play. Yeah, free to play is probably good in that case. Oh, I did get a little vanilla. Nice. I'm gonna use a quick ball again. And you stay in that Pokeball, thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, we need a name. We need a name for a little vanilla ice cream Pokemon. This Pokemon formed from icicles bathed in energy from the morning sun. It sleeps buried in snow. Brain freeze. Ooh. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna give other people a bit more time in case they get up with something as well. But yeah, I do like brain freeze. Same I do Genshin free to play, and I've played another game for 10 years. Yeah, I feel like I kind of wanted to like Genshin Impact. I didn't get into it though. Vanillin? Yeah, that's pretty cute as well. Choco-chan? But it's vanilla. Is now I got curious. Is oh, the shiny is pink. It would have been so cool if that was chocolate ice cream though. But it's pink and then it turns to purple. For reasons that are beyond my understanding. It's definitely pink as a Vanillite. Oh well. Oh well. I get slightly disappointed. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with brain freeze. I felt that yes. Naming all my favorite Pokemon after anime characters. That is very cool. No! It's too long! I think this looks better than the alternative. But yeah, my first Nuzlocke ever was of Pokemon X. And I named all of the Pokemon after famous people from literature. And my Vivillon was named Alice from Alice in the Alice, you know, Alice in the Underworld thing. She got murdered by Sigilif. And I honestly do not remember any of the others. Napoleon. Oh, Napoleon would have been very nice as well. Oh, you don't want to fight? I thought you wanted to fight. But yeah, I already went through here. I also remember that this is where where the Team Plasma is. Jeena, do you think Team Plasma could be in there? I don't like cold places, but we have to check. What a bother. Yeah, I know they are in there. Yeah, Hamstrung can go in first, that's probably fine. The reason why Clay is having a look for Team Plasma is because he's testing your abilities. Okay, cool. Can go in. Oh, can go inside through the door. Obviously, that is normally how doors tend to work. Well, still. Is there anything more important than strength for trainers, like the champion said? Oh, I'll never understand just by thinking about it. What a bother. Let's hurry up and check the inside. Can you do that, dude? When you walk through the containers, some places are frozen, so you go sliding around. Pressy. I like pressies. I feel like this, however, is impossible. So we probably shouldn't go that way. Okay, fine. Rip ice puzzles. Yeah, ice puzzles are fine. They're fine. You also have a fire pig, so, you know. What could go wrong? Famous last words in a Nuzlocke. I was about to say that, oh, you don't want to fight, and then he wanted to fight, obviously. And you have a Panseer, obviously. Well, I once again have a fire pig. I am not gonna roll out though, because I'm not insane. And you have a secondary Pokemon. I am, however, gonna check. Because I don't want to over level. There is the gym. Our highest is 31. Okay, so should be fine. Because I don't have it as a rule, but I kind of try and not have Pokemon over the level of the gym leader's Pokemon. I also kind of want to only use the same amount of Pokemon as the gym leader, but that's a suggestion and not a rule. I still have my Emboar from my very first playthrough of Black. His name is Hamlet. Oh, that is very cool. I do not have any of those Pokemon left. Kind of sad, but yeah. My first playthrough of White was with a Samurott. Then I did replay it with the Grass Starter Superior, but I don't have either of those left. Also, we have a Timber. Mr. Cuddles needs some practice. I feel like a Timber is pretty good practice for Mr. Cuddles. I really need to check the evolution of this thing. I know it's a Moonstone, but I don't know if we should evolve it, or if we already should have had. I remember checking it up, but that was quite a while ago and I do not remember it. Having Pokemon from one's first playthrough feels incredible. It kind of does. I have nothing left from my first playthroughs. Like, I have replayed a bunch of games so many times. And like back then, I either didn't know or it was impossible for me to like save teams. I feel like it was probably impossible, or I didn't know. I more like on the impossible side. Because as soon as I could, I made sure that I had all of the 3 starters in all of the games by just transferring the starter and then restarting the game. Are we good? We're good. Good. That we're good. I like being good. I also do not feel safe having anyone but Hamstrong out. My team does not deal well with ice types. You're pretty energetic considering the cold place we're in. Let's warm up with a Pokemon battle. Let's do that. Be loyal, your lovely neighbor Squirtle. I never would have chosen Squirtle. I always found the War Turtle tail to be too weird. I definitely was a Charmander. Yes, it's a water type. Checky! Deal with it! I won't learn any more moves by leveling up if you evolve it. Mana's last move is at 47. I kind of figure that the whole quest, like, it's more of a when do I want to evolve it, because it's very weak as a mana. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick it right. Lilligant is so pretty. Insanely pretty. And now we have a Timber. Check is fine against a Timber. I think I was a Bulbasaur dude because Venusaur... Yeah, when I was really young, I was a Charmander girl because Charizard in the anime was very cool. And I kind of really liked the whole redemption arc, kind of. Nowadays, I very much prefer Bulbasaur because that is a cute little dude. Emolga is still on it. Oh, I forgot to switch out Emolga. Good catch. Have I downloaded? I have downloaded Ducklet. Ducklet is big. There we go. Much better. I'm still in love with Chikorita. Yeah, Chikorita is very cute as well. I have a Chikorita plush actually. I need the Chikorita plush because CA. For obvious reasons. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, I thought I wasn't able to get up on the ice wall, and I was like, why do I want to get up here? I am confused. Emolga is so cute. Emolga is really, really cute. And so is Ducklet. I got Pokemon Red for Christmas because I wanted the big orange dragon on the cover, only to pick Bulbasaur. Yeah. Reasonable. Emolga is best Pika clone, fight me. I actually like Pawmi. The Pawmi line are actually my favorite Pika clone. It used to be Mimikyu. I feel very, very unoriginal with that. But yeah, I just wish the Emolga is... Like, both Emolga and Pachirisu kind of... I feel like they really would have needed an evolution or something. I feel like they are kind of weak. They are very quickly very weak. in the games. So yeah. He's found a random shiny tentacle. That is very cool, and congratulations! Congratulations! But why am I doing... Oh yeah, I'm checking on the Pokemon, of course. Yeah, let's have Techie up front. That is permanent. Techie needs... It hasn't been any ice types thus far. There has been fire types though. And it was a fighting type. Who would have thunk? Patrice and Molga are incredibly cute. That they are. They are incredibly cute, and I feel like I really wanted to like them. But I kind of got really upset with how weak they were, like, especially Pachirisu, because by then I already had a Luxio or a Luxray. I don't remember when on earth Luxio. Because I think it's like the windmill. And the Luxio was already stronger than the Pachirisu. Or just as strong. So it kind of felt useless almost immediately, which was meh. And then the same with Emolga. Like, when I played through White the first time, when I finally got to get Emolga, I already had a Blizzle. Giga Drain again. To all of the Giga Drains. I feel like I need a snack. I still have snacks from DMD, by the way, because it was... I did not have time to eat there. Tasty! It's a flavored date, by the way. A date that's flavored by strawberry milkshake, and it's very tasty. I like it a lot. Patrice still has that world champion win on its shoulder. Yeah, fair. Fair. I feel like we're gonna stay with Checky. Hello. The best trainer of Ice-type Pokemon. No, thank you. Just the two that I didn't want to... I'm not good at dealing with ice types. That's not really one of my strengths. You could say it's one big weakness. And there comes the avalanche. Doesn't do a whole lot because you're tiny little icicle and I am a big fire, not fire monkey, fire pig. Fire monkey is another game. Now we have a fire chicken. And I don't really know what to call Typhlosion. But we have a fire lizard. And on the other side we have a fire fox. And then we have a fire cat. And then we have a fire bunny. And after that we have a fire crocodile. One shot. Of course we one shot. It's hamstrung. Typhlosion is a badger. Of course it's a badger. Right. Yeah. Fire badger. Timber. Yes, switch Pokemon because Mr. Cuddles needs it. Mr. Cuddles needs all the help Mr. Cuddles can get. Like, the only member on the team that I'm really, really scared to put in front, like, as number 1, is Mr. Cuddles. Because most Pokemon I can manage to switch out before something bad happens. But Dark-type Pokemon has Pursuit. And if Mr. Cuddles tries to escape when they Pursuit, we don't have Mr. Cuddles anymore. So yeah. Mr. Cuddles is probably never gonna be number 1 unless I really know what's going to be popping up on the other person's team. But yeah. Oh, Aqua Ring! Aqua Ring! I remember being very annoyed when other people had Aqua Ring. It was so much be every turn. Yeah, I don't think we want Feather Dance. Oh, hello, Hunted! Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And the weather is surprisingly calm considering that we have a storm coming. But yeah. The Typhlosion League PDSD. Yeah, it's not in the game though. So I do not take it as canon. In my brain, it's not canon. And now I got this away. Do we need to heal anyone? I mean, Techie could use some healing, but Techie also has Giga Drain and Synthesize, so Techie's probably fine. Ready to battle. Yes. I'm gonna hit you up with a battling. Good approach to achieve, it's just that I'm bird brain. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna dig it, but not get did. Losing the ability to speak. I am definitely not tired. Not at all. I have definitely been sleeping my 8 hours the last few weeks. Definitely. Honestly though, I feel like you don't need as much sleep during summertime because it's just so insanely bright all of the time. During winter though, we have like 5 hours of daylight, and then lot tired needs lot sleep. Ah, Quiverdance! Nice! What on earth does it do? Do we want Quiverdance? Chat, I trust you more than me at this point. Do we want Quiverdance? Because that would make Magical Leaf and Giga Drain more powerful. But Synthesize and Sleep Powder is also very good. We do want it. Okay. What do we don't want? What do we want to switch out? You don't know as much sleep? Me on weekend. Me during regular weeks. Weekends I normally sleep longer, but I haven't for the last couple of weeks. Mainly because sunshine and heat do be waking me up, and then when it's cooler at night, I just stay awake because that's finally the time that I can actually manage to do stuff. 8 hours of sleep, a myth made by pillow companies. Yeah, probably. I get sleep powder. We don't want sleep powder and we want Quiverdance. Check. Okay, now we have Quiverdance. And now we send in Vanillite, which is Techie's sign to get out of there. And definitely... Like 3 of my Pokemons are weak against ice types. 2 of them are neutral. And 1 of them is strong against them. I don't remember if there is an ice type in this region. I legit do not remember that. I kind of hope, I really hope there isn't. We are not set up to deal with an ice type gym at all. Timber, let's go with Mr. Cuddles. Mr. Cuddles once again needs the experience. The others do need experience as well, but not to the same extent. I feel like I either have over-leveled the team, but I also feel like I haven't that much, but I definitely feel like this is way more easy than it should be. I too myself not believe in the sleep conspiracy theory. Sleep is for the weak. I chose to blackout. That used to be my ammo, honestly. I used to just black out and that was sleep. Now I actually try to sleep. Normally it doesn't take me that long because I'm also just getting to bed when I'm really, really tired, but yeah. It's very nice to not go with the blackout thing. That is not healthy and it was not fun. But sometimes you're kind of in the point in life where you can't really go do things the normal bit. Okay, I can dip in a bit. What did I miss? You missed that you learned quiver dance? Oh, is someone in there? No. But the only place in the cold storage we haven't searched is here, right? No, I haven't been on top yet. No, I haven't. That was just a return back. Fine. What on earth do I want in front? I might actually just do a quick check. What on earth is gonna happen? Inside and team blah 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 blah. That has some scary things. But I think we're actually gonna go with Techie. Is Techie still alive and healthy? Techie is very much still alive and healthy. Techie is doing amazingly. Techie also has a miracle seed. I am slightly scared to what we are gonna face now, but yeah. Aren't you going to check things? I am fine. I don't want to. There's strong people in there. All of you, huddle around me. I can't take this cold. Whatever. I can't believe you were really hiding. It's a bother, but if you're cold, shall I show you outside? Pokémon are our king's friends. While we're taking care of them, we can't let any harm come to them. Here. Everyone, drive these intruders away. Understood, Sinsolin of the Seven Sages. Put him up, cuz here we go. Jeena, let's each take care of one side. Fine. Fine. Techie becoming strong. Techie is indeed strong. Mountain Way, I am a strong part of this place. Okay. Like, the music doesn't start immediately, so I'm just like, are we battling or not? Trubbish. Okay, so Techie is not battling a Trubbish. That is not a thing that's gonna happen. No. Who's gonna battle a trash bag? Wait, isn't... I always struggle to remember if it's good or bad. Why do I always struggle to remember? Okay, it's good. Because I always try to remember what was Neptune afraid of. But yeah. Can you please watch... What? No. What are my thoughts on age verification coming to you to be think is good about? I feel like I don't know enough yet. Like, I definitely see some things of it being bad. It's definitely worrying. And it's kind of the same thing, like the internet has never been for kids. It never has. So I feel like it's kind of parent responsibility. But I also see that parents don't really take that responsibility to keep kids from the internet. But I see a whole lot of movements towards the... and that we have the swallow. Of course we have the swallow. Like, the world is definitely seeming more and more dystopian, which is scary for a multitude of reasons. So yeah, I feel like I don't know enough. I know enough to be worried. But I don't know enough to say that this is good or this is bad. I'm worried. But not to an extreme degree, basically. Just as I'm grown and psychic. Yeah. He wasn't scared of fairies, though, not in the slightest. I mean, Neptune wasn't afraid of anything, but Neptune was definitely worried about some things. Good thing I'm a hags and the worst age for me. Yeah, same for me, but I also know that what I watch is mainly Minecraft, Pokémon, that sort of thing. So the chances of YouTube thinking that I am a kid is decent. I feel like it's just the... Like, what makes it decide if you are an adult or a kid? Because AI is bad in a multitude of ways. And AI is not an expert in determining who a person is at heart. Like, AI makes so many mistakes all of the time, and just trusting AI is something that I feel is dangerous. Dean is young at heart. I am young at heart. You tend to be young at heart when you are a teacher. You also tend to be very cynical. I got the monies for beating Plim Plasma. I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you talked about the blue, blue sky, but all that I can see is just another freezer. Ba-dum-bum. AI is good as calculating numbers, but not calculating art or people. Correction! Computers are good at calculating numbers. AI depends on what it's trained for. Because there has been some AI that's basically like, yes, 1 + 2 is definitely 4. So it definitely depends on what they have been trained on. In a nutshell, we're living in George Orwell's 1984. Yeah. I feel like more people should read 1984, and it's kind of remarkable that it was basically banned in both USA and Soviet because it was pro the other side. And also a book recommendation, Kallocain by Karin Boye. It's really, really good. I do recommend it. I haven't read it since I was 18, but it's good. I mean, yeah, I meant it as a very basic generalization. Yeah. But yeah. AI is good in a lot of different ways. It's really good at figuring out a pattern. It's not good when it comes to art. It's not good when it comes to people. Because both art and people aren't predictable in that way. That's kind of what makes art art. If it's predictable, it's not interesting to watch. Because it's predictable. All I can say is Big Brother is watching, yes. Big Brother is always watching. Yeah. I wonder why. I'm getting sleepy for some reason. Don't fall asleep inside of a freezer, girl. Okay, so Tech is still up front. Good. For this group, I am pretty strong. I hope you know that. Are you the one with the scary Pokémon? No. Because that person had 2 Pokémons. Yeah, we're not scared of a leopard. A leopard is fine. It's perfectly fine. We don't have a lot of Giga Drains though. Okay. Fine, maybe we switch out a bit. Yeah, I think we want to switch out because I definitely want Techie to be able to set up against the person with 2 Pokemons. So I definitely want the setup there. "1984 was also meant as a philosophing about what reality means if people change what words mean, etc., not as a guideline on how to run countries." Yeah, and it's also like very much like a lot of literature are not a lot, but there is a bunch of literature about the dangers of extremism in different ways. Like, Ophi posted a quote by Astrid Lindgren in her Discord the other day, or if it was yesterday, I don't know, the other day. And it's a really good quote. Astrid Lindgren, for whoever doesn't know, because she's not as world famous as she should be. But Astrid Lindgren is a Swedish children's author. She's amazing. Everybody should love her. If you don't, you're wrong. Like, you can think whatever you like, okay? taste is like the behind. It's very split. Yeah? Taste is like a butt. Split. So, you can think whatever you want. You can think that The Hobbit is a boring book. You can think that. That is fine. But when it comes to Astrid Lindgren, there is one correct opinion, and that is that she is the GOAT. No other opinions are valid, okay? I don't care if you like vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream or whatever ice cream flavor or musical thing you want to like. Fine, don't care. Love what you want, but you need to love Astrid Lindgren. Astrid Lindgren is not for world famous. I heard a lot about her. Yeah, but you guys are also from Germany. And Germany and the Nordics has a lot of common culture, and Astrid Lindgren is also like Pippi Longstockings is very much not as world famous as she should be, but translated to a whole lot of different languages. But one of Astrid Lindgren's quotes that I really like personally is, "Give children love, love, and lots of love, and then common sense will come by itself." But what Ophi posted was that I feel like I need to bring it up now because I don't remember it. Yeah, there it is. When people with power stop listening to people, then it's time to switch them out. That is a very good quote for what's going on in the world right now. When people with power stop listening to the people, that's when you switch them out. What about Shin Mint Cookie? Would society accept me then? Yeah, you like whatever ice cream flavor you want, as long as you accept that Astrid Lindgren is the GOAT. Pippi Longstocking sound funny. I mean, her full name, I don't know her full name in English, but her full name in Swedish is Pippi Lotta Victoria Rullgardina Kryssmynta Efraimsdotter Långstrump. She has so many names. Like, Pippi Lotta is one name. Victualia, which is not a real name. It's basically Victoria, but changed. Rullgardina, which is basically like curtains, but changed into a name. Kryssmynta is an herb. Efraimsdotter, which is basically Ephraim's daughter, because Ephraim is her dad. And then Långstrump, which is long stockings. Pippi's full Swedish name sounds like something I'd read on the package of medicine. Yes, it very much is. When the saints come marching in, when the saints comes marching in with a week, even the fort of Bastille falls. My philosophy processor. Yeah. So the name again more slowly. Pippi Lotta, Victualia, Rullgardina, Kryssmynta, Efraimsdotter, Långstrump. Pippi Lotta, Victualia, Rullgardina, Kryssmynta, Efraimsdotter, Långstrump. You're welcome. Sometimes it's also really fun to just go the full thing and just speed mode, but it's also a bit of a tongue twister. Like, funnily enough, Swedish apparently has a lot of sounds. A lot of different sounds as well. That name contains about 4 generations worth of honor. Yeah, that's basically Pippi. Yeah. Like, another quote from Astrid is like, we played and we played so much, like it's a wonder we didn't play ourselves to death. Like, Astrid is so wholesome, and you guys should just look up her quotes. They are amazing in a multitude of different reasons. Astrid is amazing. Best human ever. In the middle of the night, we gathered all the Pokémon we stole in front of the container so we could transport them all to... No, that is mean. Then Clay, that old guy, found us. We had been captured. Good job. Good job. I'm one of the tougher members of Team Plasma here. It's way more fun to say Pleam Plasma. So yeah, here we go. This is the one that I'm mildly scared of. So, Quiver Dance. Love how the gym leaders are actually doing stuff to help protect people in Gen 5. Yeah, that is a really, really nice thing. That's something I really like in this game. Like, they are doing stuff. And it definitely feels like they are doing stuff. You can't use items anymore, which is fine. Yeah, I can do one more Quiver Dance. Techie Sweep. Yeah, Techie Sweep. Because there's a scary thing coming. We have 3 now. Is it even possible to get more than 3? Yeah, because that Sandile does not have anything scary at all. Let's do one more Quiver Dance. I have no idea how many times you can do these things. But we have done it 4 times. So now we sweep. The battle song is way too good. I feel like that is a thing with the most Pokemon games though, that the battle music is just so good that you kind of just start jamming. Yeah, watch out. I am keeping Techie in because this is why we started to set up. Which attack is the stronger one, by the way? Because I want the strongest move. 75, 60. Yeah, we don't have an accuracy lowing, right? I don't think we have an accuracy lowing. We shouldn't have. So in that case, we're going to kick it right. I am very pleased that I am faster than this little demon thing. And there we go. Does Techie have the ability that stops confusion? I think so. We can check. But I think we do. Plasma music is just fire. It is. It is. You can do it 6 times. Okay, 6 times. That's good to know. Career dance also boosts speed, I know, which I really... I was still worried, but with 4 speed boosts, I probably shouldn't be worried, but I was still worried because the thing had Super Fang. And if the first, like, not the first, but the second first gym taught you anything, is that you should always fear the Warthog. Always fear it. How am I supposed to win when I'm shaking because of the cold? I don't know. Do I have one more to battle? Okay, we're going to check. Yeah, we can't be confused. We can't get confused. Petal dance can be very powerful later. Yeah, we can't be confused. So in that case, petal dance. What on earth do you have? Do I still want Techie out because I feel like we probably want to train up more Pokemons. We do not really want to train up more Pokemons. Techie is fine. In this group, I'm fairly strong, and that's a fact. Yeah. I have a Techie. I doubt it. I have Techie and I have Hamstrung. No. Oh, you have a Warthog. And I do not have time to set up. Well, we're gonna Giga Drain and hope for the best. Turns out we didn't need to do the setting of the up. Oh. And now we have a Scraggy. Yeah, why? No. It's not really what I meant to do. I mean, Taylor can probably deal with a Scraggy. Because I don't think fighting types are... No, I think that should be fine. Famous last words. Of course, Jeena the Swede is okay in the cold. Of course I am. And I'm not insane enough to just walk in wearing metal. Okay. I was slightly worried. Like, I remember Bug being strong against Dark. I don't remember if it's weak against fighting, though. But this went well. I have a beat Theme Plasma. I am very happy with it. The Pokemon that work with people may look like they're having fun, but in truth they are. But the truth is they are suffering. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, well, there is a peaceful way to do that. Not just kidnap Pokemon, because they very much wouldn't like that. Well, I'll be hiding in a chilly place like this. You guys take those Pokemon rubbers. Roger! Yeah, you should make sure that the old man is not escaping as well. He seemed pretty important. You guys ain't so bad. Yep, a promise is a promise. Come on a challenge, my gym. Okay. You need more fighting types? I already have 2 fighting types. Not on my team, but on my team I only have 1. But I have another. So why would I need more fighting types? I forgot to read. It's exactly the same as not having Pokemon in this world at all. That bunch is a very waste of oxygen. Sharon! Jeena, it's cold, so I'm getting out of here. How you doing? Weakling! I'm gonna get this Pokeball. Because it's a never melt ice. And never melt ice never melts. With dark types being everywhere. I mean, if it's just the dark types, I already have Hamstrung and Taylor. Because Taylor is strong against dark, because bug. Hamstrung is strong against dark, because fighting. I don't think I need 3 to only deal with the dark type. They aren't that scary. We also have Shady Chomp that is basically gonna not be strong against them, but is gonna be able to tank quite a bit of them. So I think when it comes to dark types, I feel pretty set. Like I'm not scared. And when it comes to electric, we have stuff to deal with electric. Like fire is mildly scary, but that is also mainly because these two are basically teensy tiny pieces of glass that needs to be protected at all cost. Cold is really we call this t-shirt temperature. Exactly. Not really inside of a freezer though. That would be sweater temperature because this would be in the negatives. But yeah. No, I didn't want to go here. It was a shortcut. We could take the shortcut. We don't need to be difficult. We could just run. Pressy? Pressy. This felt like a place that would have Pressies. Hello, dude. You're cute. This is basically what Doggo looks like, by the way. She's not meant to have ears that stand up, but her ears mainly stand up. And her tail is also brown, like it's more like a saddle of black, but basically this. She's not a Yorkshire Terrier, she's an Airedale Terrier, so there's a bit of a difference, but yeah. I am also tired. I am very much feeling the lack of sleep. Is there any... There is no fun, interesting things in there because that door is locked. It's impossible to get into that door. And I don't particularly want to battle you right now, so let's run away. Okay, this is different though. This has a big chance of being an Ordino. And we need the experience. Because I want these guys to be way stronger than they are. There we go. Always battle the Ordino when you find it, because that is a whole lot of experience with a whole lot of not work to do. Like risk to reward rate is definitely in our favor when it comes to Ordinos. It's basically just press button. Hello, how are your runs going? I've been doing some Emerald Crest randomized today. That sounds like a fun thing. And hello Gooba, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. So far this run is going not amazingly good, but also not bad. Like, our team has kind of taken a huge bump in strength. Because we have had a couple of big evolutions, like Techie here. And we also have a Leave Annie. So when it comes to dealing with ground, rock, and water, I feel like we are set. And YouTube is not cooperating for some unknown reason, but maybe it does, because OBS sometimes say that YouTube is not cooperating, even though YouTube actually is cooperating. And now it changed its mind, so it's probably fine. And Scrooge level up. Nice. When on earth does Scrooge evolve? Because an evolution of that thing would be really, really pleasant. Oh, we're gonna have a little duckling for a while. Hello, River. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Got to catch them all. Yes, got to catch them all. Or at least, you know, one per route. Where can heals? Heals over here. Here heals. Team does look... That was random. Team does look good. Still have your starter, which is always impressive. Lol. No. I don't know. I feel like having a starter at this point in the game, you really need your starter at this point in the game. If I lost... honestly, if I lost this starter, I wouldn't be that upset. Because there are other Pokemon that I like more. I just know that this particular starter is really, really good and really, really useful. And honestly, if we just look at the team, like, we can check them out though. Hamstrung might not be the strongest anymore, to be fair. Okay, Checky still has the most amount of health. Mr. Cuddles is kind of close. No, it's the girls that are the closest. Because 85, 85, and 93. Hamstring is such a reliable member, though. He is a really reliable member. And without him, I would panic a lot more. And it's also like 72 attack, and here we have 66 and 67. 58, 55. Yeah, so Checky is basically the tank currently. And both of them are faster than Hamstrung. But I also feel like it's not that big of a difference. And both of these girls are fully evolved. And Hamstrung has one more evolution to make, so Hamstrung is gonna be very stronger than the girls. Mana does not even compete at the moment. Mr. Cuddles is a weak little boy that only gets to fight fighting types. And poison types, I guess. And Scrooge is the same way. Like, Scrooge is not the strongest. Both of these guys need to be protected. And then we have Shady Chomp, which is... He's trying. He's trying. When do we want to evolve Munna? I have no idea, to be perfectly fair. I have completely forgotten when we want to evolve Munna. I completely... The reason I'm doing this, by the way, is that I'm kind of figuring that we're not really gonna continue past, because the next thing we're gonna do is the gym. And I feel way too tired to deal with the gym at the moment, and the team is too weak. But I kind of want to evolve Shady Shop. So that's what we're going to do. When I get Psychic at level 37, which might be a good point. Yeah, maybe that's it. I just remember that it was really, really late. Again? I feel like I don't want to evolve the team too much, but I do want to evolve on stream as much as possible, and Shady Chomp evolving is close-ish enough. You got an either. Nice. Do we have more interesting? We have more interesting stuff. More scary stuff. Hello Kirito, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far, and I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm tired, but otherwise than that, I'm good. Yeah, you're not battling a Pansage. That is not a thing that's gonna happen. I'm just putting this out there. You are not battling this Pansage. You're just not. I just figured out that we do not have a bunch of options for grass types. I mean, Taylor can deal with the grass type. Taylor can definitely deal with the grass types, to be fair. And Hamstrong, but I kind of didn't count Hamstrong because that's a given. Doing good tomorrow is free day from work. Ooh, nice, because city where my workplace is that we'll have a blackout. That doesn't sound as nice. Is it just like power being off for reasons? Or why? Where's Kitty, by the way? Kitty's gone. Kitty is completely gone. Much sadness. Yeah, we're not switching back, Shady Shop. It would be good, but no. But since you're sending out a fighting type, Mr. Cuddles needs the experience and would really appreciate the experience. Do we switch out Mr. Cuddles for Brain Freeze? Like, I'm not saying like for a large amount of time, but I think that is the change we want to do for the gym. Because Mr. Cuddles is gonna stay the weakest for a while, and it's not gonna have any type advantages against the Pokemon at the gym. While basically every other type is either gonna be very strong or have a type advantage, or both. Brain Freeze would work nicely. Yeah, it definitely is gonna work nicely, and I'm thinking that Mr. Cuddles is the one that is gonna be the easiest to switch out. It's just that I'm also thinking, like, what can I do with the team, like, in the long run? Because Mr. Cuddles is gonna be weak for a while. And I'm perfectly fine with just grinding up Mr. Cuddles, like, off-stream. To make sure that Mr. Cuddles stay on track, so we can easily switch him back when it's time. But having a glass cannon in a Nuzlocke is not always the easiest. I might actually put the team in like a team builder thing to sort of look for our weakness, because I feel like I don't have enough. I don't know enough what our weaknesses are. I just feel like now when I'm facing off against an ice type, I only have Mr. I only have Hamstrong. I don't think ice types are that much of an issue in Unova though. Flying types are a problem. And Emolga would definitely be better than a Ducklet for flying types. The Shady Champ also has a rock type move for that kind of coverage. Right there, Yes, power being off for some reason in that city for some time. That doesn't sound good. Like, I'm glad you got an extra day off, though. That is very nice. Power not being there is slightly more scary, though. You are not the strongest in the group, Shady. You just aren't. You really aren't. But we can bite. So. Yeah. No power means no AC, which means I'm dead. If you really need the AC, it kind of depends on the climate where you're at, I guess. Because right now, I have managed without an AC for a while now, but... You know, Arctic Circle, so... Oh, crunch! Yes, I like crunch. Crunch is basically bite, but better. Without the flinch then, but... I don't know if just mud slap do. I don't think we want mud slap. I can forget that. Okay, now I can be fully here again. Welcome back, Tiki. Welcome back. We learned crunch. Now, what kind of level situation are we at, dude? 1653. Not just dipping in and out. Yeah, welcome back, and welcome to stay here fully without dipping in and out and doing a tango or something, I don't know. This was basically what I was doing, by the way, last night. There we go. Just running. Oh no, I didn't get the ordinal. Oh well. Stuff happens. We still have 6 levels above it and intimidated, so I think it's fine. I have so many flies inside here. Can we please not? I like to see the screens without having a random fly in the way. And now we bite. So how much experience did we get? 440, so we have 1200 left, which is basically 3 more of those. Which is fine. Perfectly fine. Can the flies just, I don't know, fly away? That would be amazing if they could. They aren't doing it though. they're walking all over my screens, which are annoying. And if they're not walking all over the screens, they're walking all over me, which is itchy. And I don't like it. You're making cereal? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I had some granola this morning for breakfast. And some freshly picked forest blueberries. Not the American blueberries, like the European blueberries. Very tasty. And for those who don't know, the European wild blueberries are basic. They aren't related, I think. Interestingly enough. They basically look the same, but tiny and really dark. And American blueberries have like white flesh inside. European wild blueberries are all blue or purple. Let's be fair, they are purple inside. And they basically taste. They say it's the same amount of taste, but in a tinier package. It's like a flavor bomb. The American blueberries are more sweet, I guess, and less taste. More sweet and less taste. If that makes sense. And then we got 1,000 experience points, which is amazing. This is why we go for the Ordinos and just run back and forth, because Ordinos aren't scary to battle. And you get... like, honestly. Grinding in these kinds of games are always a bit of a hassle, but grinding for a Nuzlocke in Generation 5 where Ordino is a thing is nowhere near as scary. Like, I know a lot of people just cheat in rare candies and stuff. I've not gotten that to work. So when I do level ups, like in between streams, this is what I am doing. I'm just battling wild Pokemon. Either just battling them or genuinely trying to get an Ordino. Are you the only one buffering? Might not. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's on my end, sadly. Because YouTube is not receiving stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix it. I don't think it's something that I can fix on my end. It's just my internet being my internet. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was my crappy... No, it's my crappy internet. It's not you guys' crappy internet. It's my crappy internet. Yeah, so I've just been lurking really tired. Been enjoying the Jeena noises. And also, yeah, hello, Neo. Hello, Neo. And good to read you. And as always, if you just want to lurk and stuff, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. As long as you enjoy stream, I'm happy. Can I get a Pokemon to fight Player, please? I would like a Pokemon to fight. Please? Well, to be fair, I don't need that much experience. I can just run. No. We're not fighting a Timber, though. No. Even with the Intimidate, we're not doing that. That is a fighting type versus a dark type. No. It's okay, have some good rest and good rest and tea is also very lovely. I'm drinking my green rice tea, by the way. It's very tasty. I love it so much. I also need to finish it because I want to use that tea can to bring proper tea to work, because I am so upset with the quality of the tea at work, because I have loose leaf tea. I have like good quality tea at home, and on work all they have is bag tea, which is it can be perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with bag tea if it is good quality bag tea and not rooibos tea without added flavors. Rooibos tea can be amazingly good. I like a good rooibos in October, November. That is my rooibos time period. Right now is my green tea time period. But October, November, that is my red tea. I'm a red tea girly in October, November. But I still want some flavor in it. And the other thing that I have is licorice tea, because no one drinks it. So therefore, when they buy new tea, they just buy more licorice tea. And then they just look at the shelf and it's like, no, you guys have tea. And I'm just like, yeah, I have licorice tea. And Earl Grey, which has bergamot in it. And I don't like bergamot. So what I have been doing is that I have bought my own bagged tea. And then I just went like because even though I buy bagged tea, it's a bit of a hassle buying tea only to have tea. But you can also buy bags of tea bags and bag your own tea. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I need a place to put the bags that I do myself to get to work. So I have good quality tea at work. So therefore I need to drink this tea. Never bring home tea to work, the jealousy and thieving that will happen. No, it's gonna stay in my desk drawer. That's where I keep the good stuff. Sometimes I just add tea to the tea shelf and write my name just to be like passive, like, you know, Nordically passive aggressive, like this tea is so crappy I needed to bring my own tea. That amount of passive aggressiveness, you know. But yeah, I'm finally kind of done with not really liking the tea that I have at work. So I'm just gonna bring the good stuff and guard it like a jealous dragon. Because I am basically a jealous dragon. Tea at school sounds pretty good. Tea at school is very good. I don't like tea at all. Well, your loss. I love it. I also can't really deal with coffee. I think my brain can't really deal with caffeine that much. Because if I drink an energy drink, I really need to drink... If I want to drink an energy drink, it has to be on a good day. Because otherwise that amount of caffeine just sends me down into like an anxiety spiral. Like, it's kind of interesting. Like, I can't actually deal with caffeine. My brain doesn't do well with it. Keeping tea in desk drawer where other teachers keep their alcohol, at least in TV shows. Jeena being awesome. Yeah. I also keep like extra ladies product for kids, but apparently the nurse's office has this as well. But I have a couple of extra ladies products in case of emergencies. And I have like blister band-aid stuff in my drawers. And, you know, headache pills, but we can't give those to kids. It's just for me. It's basically like an apothecary plus tea inside of my desk drawer. Never liked energy drinks, not my cup of tea. Well, it's not tea after all. Yeah, exactly, it's not tea. It's really not tea. And here we go. Shady Chomp is finally not gonna be a tiny little glass piece. It's just gonna be a medium, slightly tempered glass piece. Look at you being so cool and upstanding. Yes! Co-workers wondering what you're keeping in that cup. To bring a smile to your face with these techie drinking. Yes! I mean, we just don't talk about that much we're drinking. Yeah, we're kind of not. And yes, Shady is growing up. Shady definitely growing up. Shady is a big boy. Girl. I think Shady Chomp is a girl. It's a boy. Shady is a big boy. Just really want to quickly have a look-see. But yeah, Shady is actually keeping up now. Like, not defensively, but attack-wise. So we're still a bit of a glass cannon compared to the fully evolved ones, but even compared to Hamstrung, we kind of are. So we're still weaker than Hamstrung. We are faster than Hamstrung though, but Hamstrung is also a starter. So I feel a lot more confident with the Shady Jump. We also need, have I fixed? So I do not have that one already. Okay. Okay. I don't feel like dealing with that at the moment. So I think what we're gonna do is just save and go have a bit of a chat instead. Because I am tired. I can't wait until next month. What's happening next month? Though I sometimes drink coffee at work because machine is very convenient. Oh, I don't. We don't have a machine, to be fair. We have actual coffee that the coffee drinkers are panicking over all of the time, and then they fill the thermos. We have 2 thermoses. But you basically have to boil the coffee if you have a coffee week, and then place it inside of the thermoses. And I just don't, because I don't trust myself with making coffee. So if I have a coffee week, I'm just cleaning it. I'm coming with some fika, and the other person can deal with the coffee because I ain't touching it. I also have like a coffee machine at home. Not really a machine, it's basically like a coffee press, I guess. I have it because people that come over to me demands coffee. And apparently I need to make sure that they can get coffee when they come to my place, even though I have a lot of drinks that are way more tasty than coffee. So I have it. I don't know how to use it though. And apparently now that my mom and brother came over and they wanted coffee, they didn't know how to use it either. But that's on them. I'm a tea drinker. I know how to prepare tea. And I know how to prepare a multitude of different teas. I can make matcha tea, which isn't that difficult. And to be fair, I don't think I'm using enough matcha tea when I make matcha, but I can do it. I know how to. I know how to do the whisking of the matcha. Tea is definitely superior. It is very much superior. Yes. I feel like it's a bit of a double standard. To be perfectly honest, I feel like it's a bit of a double standard. That the coffee drinkers just bring subpar tea to me and just like, here, you have an Earl Grey bag. And I'm just like, yeah, thanks. Whoa, I'm so happy that I get an Earl Grey bag. Thank you. Or unflavored rooibos tea. Like if those were the only thing, I would go for the unflavored rooibos. I despise bergamot. But they basically come with those little bags and just like, here's the really, really cheap tea. You're welcome. And then they go with their coffee and their big machines, and they are just very happy that they have coffee. And then when I come, here's the good tea stuff. And then they are like, oh no, that's bitter. I like my bean soup. And then they are upset at me for not having the proper stuff for it. Like, you don't have the proper stuff for my tea. Why should I have the proper stuff for your coffee? I don't find that fair. But yeah, I keep coffee out of the house if people visit and want water, they can bring it themselves. I got loads of other stuff, but I never drink coffee. Yeah, and that's kind of what I used to do, but I felt like having something might be a good thing, and also like sometimes I feel like an iced coffee is tasty, but you know, when I drink my iced coffee, it's like half sugar and half milk and then a teensy tiny bit of coffee. It's basically when tea isn't really enough to make me energized and I need an extra hit of something and I don't have like a mini energy drink at home. Honestly, I think I might have found an energy drink that works better. It doesn't have as much caffeine in it. But I really need, like, that is basically it. I need to really be careful about the amount of caffeine per drink. Yeah. Matcha green tea is nice. Had it for the first time, or another matcha. No, that is the matcha thing. It is. I think you'll basically only say matcha because cha is Japanese for tea, I think, and matcha is a kind of tea. It's kind of when you say rooibos, you mean rooibos. You don't need to say rooibos tea because it's different because rooibos isn't a tea. Is bark. I'm not that fond of hot drinks, but I like cold teas, but not all teas work that well cold. No, they really don't. And that's also kind of what differentiates a good streaming tea from a bad streaming tea, because the really good stream teas are really tasty both warm and cold. And it's fine, Sharon. You can drink your saft instead. That is perfectly fine. Ocha, yeah, Ocha is the O is added for as an honorific, I think. Like the main word part is just the cha. But I could very much be wrong. It was quite a while since I studied Japanese and I don't remember that much of it. But yeah. I had a matcha latte with green stuff on it. It was an acquired taste. Yeah, matcha is definitely a bit more of an acquired taste. And matcha tea is... It really needs to be prepared well. If it isn't prepared well, it's very difficult to drink. Because matcha can become bitter extremely easy. If it's bitter, you probably had slightly too warm water. Because you need the water, like what I found with what I have, I need the water to be slightly below 80 degrees. Even if it's 80 degrees, the matcha can burn slightly, so I kind of want it slightly below 80 degrees. And then, you know, I have good quality matcha. It's kind of old now though, so it's probably not that good quality anymore. And yeah, the green stuff on top was probably matcha. You're right, probably right there. But I don't mind water if people don't have something I like. Tap water, not that bad. Yeah, it really isn't. Like, tap water is good. And I'm really happy that I live in a place where tap water is safe to drink. Because it's not all everywhere in the world. Well, the issue was that it tasted too much like biting into mown lawn to me. Yeah. So that tells me that it probably was slightly burnt or not whisked well enough or slightly too high concentration. But yeah. Someone suggested I should try Try it with coconut milk next time. My tip for matcha tea. And it's amazing. And it's slightly on the cooler side. Because it's basically an iced matcha latte. It's that you prepare your matcha and you make it slightly more matcha to water than you normally do when you drink it. And then you plop in a spoonful of vanilla ice cream. And you just stir it a bit. Don't melt the ice cream completely, but somewhat. And there you have a chilled matcha latte, which is amazing. It's very tasty. You need to floof it up with the whisk, by the way, with the matcha. Floof it up. No, we don't want any just water matcha. We need it whisked to perfection. And then the ice cream in it, and it's very good, very tasty. I do recommend. And it's basically also a really, really easy way to make a matcha latte. It's a really, really easy way to make a matcha latte. And if you think that the matcha taste is too strong, you can always add more vanilla ice cream. I will give matcha another try then with Jeena's recommendation. Do it! Do it! And yes, definitely new tea tech. I am all about the tea. Why are we talking about tea? Because it's tea. I tried circling the tea and I kind of got tea in my lungs. I breathe tea. I've been needing to get something that made me drink water. Then you probably shouldn't drink tea. Tea is actually dehydrating and not hydrating. So if you need something to make you drink more water, then in that case, I have basically two recommendations. It's either flavored water, like get a flavoring of your choice. Add it to the water. Is more than likely fine, as long as it's just flavoring. There are actually some, I think it was from Twinnings, that was flavoring for tea. Not flavoring for tea, but flavoring for water. Which was pretty tasty. It wasn't any tea in it. It was just water, but with flavors. Wouldn't fruity teas be hydrating? No, because it's tea. As long as it's tea leaves, it's not hydrating anymore. Some herbal teas might be hydrating, but I'm not sure about that. Did I find a licorice tea that worked for me? I have not. I have found a licorice tea that I can stand. That I have. But I have not found a licorice tea that I enjoy. And hello, Jenna. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And yes, hi. I am a bit tired from yesterday, so a bit of a shorter stream today. But I leveled up the team. And we got to a new place. And we have had no deaths. And I also have 3 grass types, for obvious reasons. 2 of them are on the team, so it's not very balanced. But it's fine. To drink more water, drink water. Yeah, that's basically it. But another tip from me, if you want to drink water, is either, you can go a multitude of different ways, but one is that you put some cucumber in your water. That way you're gonna get a different taste in your water as well, and the cucumber kind of adds a freshness that is kind of tasty. And you can also add mint leaves in case you have like a mint herb. If you have a mint herb, don't plant it in your garden. The thing spreads like weed. I'm gonna be very impressed with you if you manage to kill a mint. Get one. You can add some mint leaves because that also adds a freshness to the water. My mom drinks cucumber water. Yeah, it's really tasty. I normally go for the more fruity water, so what I tend to do is that I either add mango, frozen mango in my case, or I add frozen strawberries, or a combination of the two into the water, because then I have basically an ice cube, but also an ice cube that adds flavoring. And that gives the water a bit more of a sweet, not smell, but it also sweet smell, and not scent. Taste. I know English. I speak English very good. Yes. Because in that case you get a more fruity, sweet, I was about to say scent again, taste. That also makes it easier to drink water if you don't want to add any more artificial flavoring. You can just add the real flavoring. If that makes sense. Yes, no deaths. Woo! Das! No deaths. I also kind of wanted to stop before the gym because the gyms are scary. The leak of which mega is coming got thrown in my face the other day, but not how they look or anything. Thank God, I'm not gonna spoil, but if you am interested in. Yeah, I haven't gotten that thrown in my face. I'm kind of avoiding Pokemon content right now. Watching a whole lot of Minecraft instead. I'm trying to train the algorithm that I want nothing to do with Pokemon for a while. Yes. Tina really has all the drink hacks. I'm taking notes. Yeah, one of the reasons I have all of the drink hacks is because I'm terrible at drinking water. Absolutely terrible. So I have all of the drink hacks because I get heat headaches because I don't drink enough water. All of the time, because I can't handle heat. Which means that I lose more water than I drink because I don't drink water. So I have all of the drink hacks because I need all of the drink hacks to survive. And you know, the tea hacks is just because I like tea. I like to drink tea. And I like my little fancy tea. Like the matcha tea is so good and taste. Like, yeah. Like, I like drinking matcha tea in the morning, but it's also really... It's a really nice thing to drink when you come back from work, because matcha tea is a whole ceremony. At least if you do the whole bit, which I don't do all of the time. Most of the time I just shorten it. But if I do the whole thing, I kind of warm up the tea bowl because you drink matcha tea from a tea bowl. You don't drink it from a cup. You drink it from a bowl. I kind of heat up the bowl. So the matcha tea can kind of pre-warm inside of the bowl when I just add it in. But if you do that, you also need to dry the bowl. And then you add the matcha tea to the warm, dry bowl. And then you add a bit of water in and you whisk it like your life depends on it. And you don't whisk in a circle. You whisk back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You can whisk like a W, but you don't whisk in a circle. And then you add more water in and you whisk it again like your life depends on it. And you can, since I have a lot of matcha because I don't prepare it properly, I have way more water than I should. But I also whisk like not, in the beginning I would whisk at the bottom. But when I'm starting to get tired in my arm, I kind of whisk it more up in the top so I can whisk the bubbles a bit so that I can get a nice foam in. If you're not getting a nice foam in your matcha, it's because you don't have enough matcha powder. So yeah, Also saw the description of Gen 10 starters. Ooh, but I think fake, but if true, I am very, very interested in water starter. Huh. I normally don't like the water starters. That sounds interesting. Yeah, PTSD from Apple, sure, Apple something. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, matcha latte in the morning is nice. It is really nice in the morning. But it's also really, really nice when you come home from work because of the whole ceremony thing that you do with matcha. It kind of grounds you in a way, and you sort of are just... It's for me at least, it's really easy to just don't think on anything else but just be in the moment. And that is a thing that matcha does that other teas don't do to the same extent. So because of that, I also really like matcha when I come home from work. A friend from Japan gifted me a bag of ceremonial matcha, so good. I can understand that, it's really tasty. Something that I personally am a bit jealous of is that I have always had very hard water. Like I have a lot of, I think it's called calcium in English, but it's basically hard water. It's very hard water where I live. And tea, and especially matcha, doesn't really like hard water. It likes soft water. So I kind of feel like I haven't tasted the tea properly to its full extent, but I am not buying mineral water only to put it in my tea kettle to boil it for tea. That is way too expensive. I am not doing it. But I kind of want to go to Japan at some point and have like properly made matcha at some point. That's a thing that I really want to do. Oh, your dog farted. No, oh no. Oh, you needed to go, Lefty. Right, I had to go early, but I must. Thanks for the advice. Bye-bye, Jeena. Yeah, bye-bye, Lefty. Have a lovely rest of your day. Shirley's juice mixed with sparkling water. Ooh, that is tasty. Apple sure is apple juice and sparkling water. I hate this so much. Yeah. Lemo just filtered my water with a Brita one. Okay. For some reason, when you wrote Brita, I was just like, Brita? Why is Brita in chat right now? That is wrong. I just started to think about the TTRPG. My brain is very much preoccupied with the TTRPG, and yes. You mean calc? Yeah, calc. Exactly. I have a lot of calc. It's limestone. Oh, it's limestone. Yeah, that's true. Calcium is something else. It's difficult when stuff is called something completely different in English. It's because normally it's kind of the same. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, apparently it's not the same. Yeah, because calcium is calcium is... Yeah, calcium is calcium. Yes, obviously. For some reason, I just got the feeling that I want to do a Swedish tongue twister. I don't know why, because I would be the only one understanding what on earth I was saying, and all of you other guys would just be like, what amount of... Is she doing? Is she dying? Limestone sounds wrong to me. That's a type of rock. Yeah, same, honestly. That feels like something you carve stone figures out of. Oh, bye-bye, Kirito. Welcome. Have a lovely rest of your day. And yeah, I also got to go to sleep pretty soon. I have an early morning tomorrow, and I have a storm coming tomorrow as well. I am not pleased. This might be just liking the flavor. I can never once go without spilling it. I will spill a cup or some bottle when I have the Yeah, fair. The sparkling stuff always makes it more easy to spill. So fair. Don't wanna go to work? Yes, same. Don't wanna work. I wanna make money while I sleep. I wanna work. I wanna make money while I drink. Which was a song in the Swedish Eurovision. Not that good, but I can understand the sentiment. But yeah. 7 sjösjuka sjömän på det sjunkande skeppet Shanghai sköttes av 7 sjösjuka sjösjuksköterskor. I think I took that the wrong order though. 7 sjösjuka sjömän sköttes av 7 sjösjuksköterskor på det sjunkande skeppet Shanghai. Well, yeah, night, Ophi. Have a lovely night's rest as well, and hope you feel better tomorrow. I did buy toilet cleaning product which is called lime calc remover. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do that with basically all of my kitchen stuff. Because I have a lot of lime residues absolutely everywhere. Yes, to what Jeena just said. Yeah. Basically, it is 7 C6 seamen on the sinking. 7 C6 seamen was nursed by 7 nurses on the sinking ship of Shanghai. That is the tongue twister, but it's all of the words start with one version of in Swedish. So yeah. I just have the feeling that for anyone who isn't a Swede, it sounds like someone is struggling to breathe. Wee. Letters started to dance on the screen, so that probably means that I am tired too, and I should probably go sleep. So yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today, but I also feel like short is good. Short can also be good. And it's better to have a shorter stream today and have more energy tomorrow, so that I have more energy to stream on Wednesday, because Wednesday is the next stream, and I have already forgotten which game I'm streaming on Wednesday. Because this week is Wednesday and Saturday, there's gonna be stream. And yeah. Jeena needs the skip. I do need the skip. I do need the skip, especially because I have started training a bit more, like properly physical training and not just stamina. So I'm getting the training ache, and if you have training ache, you need to sleep because you build muscles when you sleep. So yeah. I'm going to sleep now, Darn. Yeah, sadly so. Sadly so. It's probably gonna be longer streams. The next 2 streams, probably. But yeah, this is a bit of a shorter one. I need to get my skip schedule going again. I had fun, and if you had fun, that's all what matters. Also getting late. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for this stream, Jeena. I am finally back to being able to watch your stream, and I am happy about it. And a group hug. Yeah, I'm very happy to have you here as well. So yeah. Oh, Jeena getting strong. I am getting strong. Let's go. I will do my best. I've been watching calories as well. Yes! I haven't really been watching calories that amount. I kind of don't really like the whole calorie watching thing. I also just realized that I have it. There we go. That is the chat that I wanted to read. If I have missed any of Google, guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to switch from the top chat to the live chat in my view, so I might have missed a lot of people. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I don't like doing the calorie watching. I mainly look at what's in it And if it's just 70% sugar, it's no. Which is also why I'm eating dates. Because dates are sweet, they have a lot of sugar, but they also have a lot of fiber. And fiber really helps the stomach, intestine system thing. So yeah. And basically just add healthy alternatives and see if I want the unhealthy or the healthy version. Sometimes I want the unhealthy version. I have eaten 2 chocolate bars today because chimney sweep was 40 minutes late and I was hungry. But yeah. Mainly because I feel like me looking at calories could go very wrong very quickly. So I'm just doing this way instead. And I'm not... It's working. It's slow. Very slow, but it's working. So, yeah. But yeah, thanks for the stream, Jeena. Happy to be able to catch them again. Yes! Always a great time. And it's always great time having you here as well. Also made a little me-bug post in a second. Do it! Bye-bye for now, Jeena. Bye-bye, folks. Could go away with 10 kilos, so trying to watch... right now lost 500 grams in 1 week. That is very good job, Neo. Yeah, I could probably do with losing about 5 kilograms. 10 kilograms would be fine as well. But I mainly want to build muscle, and muscle weighs a lot. So, yeah, losing 5 kilograms is probably where I want to be at. But yeah, 500 grams in a week is good. It's really good. Only doing tea plate. I do love salads, just lazy normally to make it. Yeah, I eat a lot of salads right now. But it's also because it's easy to make and it's tasty. So, yeah. But have a lovely rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye and group hug! I love the group hugs.